create the music and sound effects that I use in my pinball games, I go onto YouTube and I find everything that I need on YouTube. All the music, all the sound effects are there. It's just a one-stop place for everything you'll ever need. I also use a program called Audacity. Now Audacity I use to capture all the sound effects. Now what I do is I open up Audacity on the left side and YouTube on the right side. I'll find a clip and then I'll play the clip, and at the same time I'll record using Audacity. So it captures the music or sound effect in real time. Now when I'm happy with the piece of music or the sound effects, I will stop the playback and I will start the edit. Now I'll take out any silences at the beginning and the end, and then I'll adjust the volume so I'm happy with it. Now this particular clip has every theme from every Bond film, so it's very handy. I can just record every theme all at the same time and then edit them as I need them. Now I'm just going to show you a clip from the table itself. This is the Goldfinger mode, and I'll just give you an example of the sounds.
You are looking at an industrial laser which emits an extraordinary light. Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Okay, so how I captured those sounds is I go on YouTube and I just type in Goldfinger. And what I'm looking for is the laser scene clip from the film. So on the first page, there it is, right at the bottom is the laser scene from Goldfinger. Somebody else has created this, which is nice and handy for me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to record parts from the scene. I'm not going to record the entire scene. I'm just going to record parts of the scene that I'm going to use in my game. So I already have an idea in my head of how the mode is going to play out. So I know exactly which sounds I need. So the first sound sample I'm going to take is Goldfinger explaining the laser.
You are looking at an industrial laser which emits an extraordinary light not to be found in nature.
Okay, I've now got the dialogue. Now I want the sound effect of the laser itself switching on. I just want to isolate that particular sound effect, so I'll just skip forward ahead in the scene, and I'm just going to capture the laser switching on. Okay, so that's what I needed, just the laser switching on. So what I'm going to do now is go back into Audacity, and I'm just going to take out the part of the audio which is just the laser switching on, and I'm going to cut that and I'm going to paste it to the beginning of the audio.
You are looking at an industrial laser.
So if there are any gaps or any moments where there's silence, I will take those out just to condense the actual speech or the sound effect, because in a film there's always a dramatic silence, but dramatic silences don't work in a pinball game, so any silences have to be removed.
You are looking at an industrial laser which emits an extraordinary light.
And when you combine the two, this is what you get.
You are looking at an industrial laser which emits an extraordinary light.
Okay, so with the sound effects combined, I'm happy with that, so I'll save that as an OGG, which I will import into the pinball game and put it into the scene. Now the next sound effect I need, the next sample from the scene, is the famous line, probably the most famous line of all the Bond films, which is...
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
So I have to put that into the table. It has to go in. So I'll just capture that particular scene, which is very simple. Again, I just find it in the clip, fast forward until I find it, and then as soon as it plays and I'm happy with it, stop the playback, the YouTube playback, go into Audacity and edit out everything else, so only that particular quote remains. Again, take out the silence, which is not needed.
Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Every single table that I've created in Future Pinball, I've used this exact same method. All the sound samples and all the music tracks have all been taken from YouTube and captured with Audacity. Everything you need is out there and it's completely free. You don't have to buy anything, you don't have to download anything, it's all there in real time. So have fun.